everyone, and happy Tuesday. I am somewhere in Floyd County, and although you may think I am lost, I assure you that I'm not. I am at another one of our 33 areas that we manage. We are on the road today, and today we are at the Gilman G. White Conservation Area. So let me get you turned around here. So there you can see is the unique sign that we have for this area. The Gilman G. White Conservation Area is 218 acres that was donated by Gilman White, and it was donated with the specific purpose of being available for youth hunting. So this area is, for all practical purposes, a conservation refuge. There is no hunting on this area, with the exception of any youth hunts that are sponsored by Floyd County Conservation. And those are typically held in the fall. And so if you are interested in having a youth join us for one of those, you can watch our Facebook page this fall. But you can see that this land originally, when donated, was crop fields. And so it has all been planted to native prairies. Over the last about 6 years, it's taken us to get this established. And we'll just take a little hike along here. You can see that as beautiful as the woodland flowers are in the springtime is what the prairie is in the summertime. So as I hiked out through the prairie earlier today, it's about waist high in places. There are a lot of the native grasses that are coming up, and those will be turning and showing off in the fall. But right now we've got the Maximilian sunflowers that are starting to bloom. There's black-eyed Susans out there blooming, thimbleweed, as well as milkweeds. So a lot of unique plants. There's a great diversity out there. And as I was hiking through, there were a lot of songbirds. I did startle a hen pheasant off the nest. So this is just a great refuge and habitat to be able to have to get our populations in shape or maintaining them. And as I'm hiking, I have to be careful. It's a little muddy out here today. I don't know if you guys would find that hard to believe or not. And there's a lot of deer tracks that are in the mud. And I did come across some deer beds out in the prairie as well. So it's great to see that the wildlife are really utilizing this area. It's kind of unique to have such a large spans of area connected, which makes it really easy for the animals to raise their young. It makes it easy for them to get from their food sources to water sources to cover. So it's quite a unique habitat. It's not too bad of a day out here. It's hard to believe that we are about a week away from the 4th of July, and yet it's a little overcast. There's a nice breeze, so it's a great day to be outside if you haven't been out there already. Although depending on where you may be walking, it is a little muddy from all of the rainfalls that we've had. So we kind of take the good with the bad. We definitely appreciate the moisture. So you can see the yellow flowers out in front of us. Let me get out closer to them. Those are the Maximilian sunflowers that I was talking about. You'll see as we get closer, they do look a little bit different than the black-eyed Susans. They've got a yellow center to them. A lot of the big blue stem that I'm walking through. We have a lot of the bee balm out here that is just getting ready to bloom as well, so that will add some more of a pinkish purplish tone to it. daisy fleabane, are these yellow flowers right here. And of course, common milkweed and clover. And you know, even though it seems like a weed to us, there are always insects that find those attractive as a nectar source, or caterpillars that appreciate them as a food source. So remember that a weed is just a plant that's out of place. So we'll kind of venture along here. So as I said, these prairies have been planted within the last 6 years, and they have been burned. So we've been managing them to really get them established well. And you can see that there's not a lot of unwanted plants, but a lot of the native sources that are out here. So it's a great thing to see such a wide open space. There's a butterfly in front of us. I don't think it's going to land, so we can see it close up. That's a viceroy butterfly. See if you can see it flittering over there. Viceroys are a mimic of the monarch. To tell the difference, on the hind wing, they have an extra horizontal line that the monarchs don't have, but because they mimic them, it protects them from predators. So that's kind of a neat thing that they do. If you can hear in the background, there are some frogs. So we do have a wet spot that helps to give a water source for the wildlife and be able to attract amphibians. And you can see some of that water source in front of me in the water puddle here. So even though this is a refuge, a preserve, I thought I would show it to you just to give you an idea of the wide variety of areas that we manage. And on Thursday we'll go to one of our hunting areas. So if you're looking for a spot to hunt this fall, you'll have an idea of what that area has to offer. If you get a chance today, please make sure to get outside as always. It's always great to get a little bit of fresh air and to see what's going on. Listen to the birds, look at all of the shapes in the clouds, and just get your dose of vitamin N. So hope you enjoyed this short little hike. We will see you again on Thursday from somewhere in Floyd County. Have a great day. Bye.